So-called Islamic State militants, also known by their Arabic name Daesh, are said to have abducted at least 90 people from Christian villages in northeastern Syria. The London-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said the kidnappings took place after the militants seized the villages from Kurdish forces during dawn raids near the city of Al-Hasaka. Well, for more on this, in the studio, Guney YILDIZ from the BBC World Service has been following the story and joins me now in the studio. Guney, just tell us who you've been speaking to and what you know about the developments.
I've been speaking to two journalists who are embedded with local Kurdish YPG forces and a relative of one of the of people who were kidnapped. And they were telling me that ISIS has attacked around 10 Christian villages in that region, which is a border buffer zone actually between the Kurdish area and the ISIS strongholds. And this area is around 200 kilometers to the northeast of Raqqa, the main ISIS stronghold. Interestingly, some people thought, the people who stayed there, thought that it's safe enough to stay there, and the area was protected by both the Assyrian Christian militia and Kurdish militia together, but ISIS took advantage of the weather conditions and they infiltrated into the area under thick fog and gathered civilians in a school, village school, and we don't know the exact number, but as you said, around 90 people were transported to, most probably to some mountain range, and we know that they specifically targeted the civilians because they brought with themselves some vehicles to transport the civilians. Kurds have responded to the attack as soon as they heard it, but couldn't prevent the kidnapping, and the local source I spoke to just 20 minutes ago was saying that the clashes have been still continuing.
We saw what happened with the Coptic Christians in Libya, and also the Christian minority in Iraq have continued to be targeted since the rise of ISIS, haven't they? Exactly.
Normally when ISIS took over a Christian place, they give them two options: either to convert to Islam or pay very heavy taxes. But on this situation it can be even worse, because Kurds were active and on the offensive in the area, recapturing like around 2,000 villages recently from ISIS. And some local sources are saying that ISIS might try to use these people as a bargaining chip against Kurds to prevent them attacking. And one person said they have threatened Kurds that if they continue attacking ISIS, they will kill all those people. And they've taken to a mountain range, Abdulaziz Mountains, which is a ISIS stronghold, and they could also, it's possible that they can take them to Raqqa, the main ISIS town.
You said that the Kurdish forces were trying to protect them, but they are in very remote mountainous areas. Is there any chance of getting these people back?
It could be possible. Previously, many villages were recaptured, and they have saved lots of Christians and other minority people. But apparently, ISIS have organized this attack with a specific aim in mind, and it will be pretty difficult to save these people. And also weather conditions are not helping the airstrikes. You might have heard other news stories in Iraq and elsewhere that ISIS is on the offensive against Kurds and Iraqi army. It's mainly because of the weather conditions. They used fog and cloudy times to stage up their attacks.
Okay, well, we'll of course be following the development of this story, and the United States as well as the Iraqi government has announced that it plans on launching another military attack in April, May, so we'll be following that as well. Guney, thanks very much for joining.